Dinosaurs get all the credit, but these animals were so overpowered that evolution had to delete them. Dinosaurs get all the credit. Their enormous skeletons and dramatic extinction story have captured our imaginations. We see them on posters in blockbuster films as toys in children's hands. But long after dinosaurs vanished, another age of titans dawned. Evolution seemed to throw the rulebook away. Creatures so immensely powerful, so perfectly adapted to dominate, they felt like fantasy. The megafauna of the Pleistocene, the Ice Age. Not just big, in a sense, broken, overpowered. Imagine the food web woven with impossible strength and scale. Predators weren't merely dangerous, they were walking calamities, built with stats unfair to modern ecosystems. Nature's first draft of superheroes, each with abilities pushing biological limits. Let us begin with a predator of truly awesome proportions. The American lion, Panthera atrox. This was not simply a larger version of the African lion we know today. It was a different beast altogether. A feline predator built on a scale that is hard to comprehend. Fossil evidence suggests this colossal cat could have weighed between 900 and 1,000 pounds, making it roughly 25% larger than any modern lion. Its long, slender legs were not made for leisurely strolls, but for powerful, explosive bursts of speed, allowing it to chase down the formidable prey of the Ice Age. It was an ambush predator perfected, a hunter of giant bison, wild horses, camels, and even the vulnerable young of mammoths. Imagine a creature that combined the raw, bone-crushing power of a tiger with the relentless pursuit of a lion, all scaled up to a monstrous size. This was the American lion. A single well-placed swipe from its massive clawed paw could incapacitate or kill its quarry in an instant. The American lion was not just a big cat, it was the definitive statement on what a big cat could be. While the American lion represented individual power, the dire wolf, Enoceon dirus, represented a different kind of dominance, the power of the collective. It was not merely a larger, scarier version of the modern gray wolf. It was a fundamentally different animal. Its bones were heavier, its frame stockier, its jaws possessed a crushing force far exceeding any modern canid. Not built for long, elegant chases, but for grappling with large, struggling prey. Its teeth were made to shear through flesh and hold fast, a tool for a brutal, close-quarters hunt. A single dire wolf was a formidable hunter, but its true power was unleashed in the pack. This was not just a group of animals hunting together. It was a coordinated, intelligent system designed for overwhelming its targets. You can outrun one of us, but you cannot outlast all of us. The unwavering power of the pack. If the American lion was the apex predator, the dire wolf was the perfect pack hunter. Then the giant short-faced bear, Argentavis simus, was something else entirely. This was the final boss. Standing on its hind legs, it could reach a staggering height of 12 feet, towering over any other predator on the continent. Estimates place its weight at over 2,000 pounds, making it the largest terrestrial mammalian carnivore of its time. Unlike the lumbering bears of today, its long, powerful legs suggest it was built for speed capable of running down prey over open ground at sustained speeds. This creature was so dominant, it may not have needed to hunt much at all. Many scientists believe the giant short-faced bear was a kleptoparasite, a professional thief on a colossal scale walk up to a pack of dire wolves or an American lion and take their kill. This was not a subtle animal. It was a walking tank, wide-set nostrils to smell carcasses from miles away. This bear didn't hunt, it claimed. Claiming implies an absolute, unquestionable authority. In a world filled with such terrifying predators, survival required equally extreme adaptations. Enter Megatherium, the giant ground sloth. Often depicted as a slow, gentle giant, this image is deceptively incomplete, standing up to 20 feet tall when rearing up on its hind legs. As tall as a giraffe, weighing several tons, this herbivore was anything but helpless. Its bones were incredibly dense, its hide was thick, possibly embedded with small bony plates called osteoderms, forming natural armor, a walking fortress. It could rise on powerful hind legs and a massive tail, forming a stable tripod. At the ends of its arms were enormous, sickle-like claws. I am the wall against which predators break. The battles of the Ice Age were not confined to the ground. The skies were ruled by a creature of breathtaking scale, Argentavis magnificens, one of the largest flying birds ever to exist, wingspan between 20 and 23 feet, as wide as a small airplane. It would have blotted out the sun as it passed overhead, a living shadow of death, not an agile flapper, a master of soaring, riding thermal updrafts for hours. From high above the pampas of South America, it had a commanding view. It could spot carcasses or vulnerable prey from miles away. Likely a masterful kleptoparasite, like the short-faced bear. After predators like Smilodon made a kill, Argentavis could simply descend from the sky. Nothing escapes the ground, because death comes from the sky. Once airborne, it was the master of its domain, conqueror of the land, conqueror of the sea, conqueror of the air. This sums up Argentavis's terrifying advantage. Into this world, titanic beasts and broken power levels walked a new kind of creature. It was not the biggest, not the strongest, certainly not the fastest. It was Homo sapiens. Early humans who migrated into these ecosystems were physically unimpressive compared to the megafauna they encountered. By all measures of the Ice Age, they should have been insignificant, another source of prey for the great predators. But they possessed something more powerful than any physical attribute, a uniquely complex and cooperative mind. They did not rely on brute force, they relied on ingenuity. They crafted tools from stone, bone, wood. They created spears with sharp points that could pierce thick hides from a safe distance. They mastered fire, a tool that could keep the largest predators at bay, cook food to release more nutrients, and alter landscapes. Most importantly, they worked together in ways no other species could. If the story of evolution were written as a series of boss fights, the Ice Age megafauna were the undisputed endgame. They were the ultimate challenges, the final guardians of a world ruled by raw, physical power, from the crushing force of the American lion to the unyielding defense of the giant sloth. Then, humanity arrived. Humans were the players who found a cheat code, a way to bypass the game's established rules. It was a battle of minds versus muscle. In this new and unfamiliar contest, the great beasts, for all their might, were ultimately outmaneuvered. In the span of just a few thousand years, a geological blink of an eye, the world's most formidable rulers were gone, leaving behind only fossilized bones and the echoes of their power in our collective imagination. The game was not over. A new player had simply taken the top spot. If evolution had boss fights, these animals were the endgame. Subscribe for more real-life monsters that actually existed. The stories of these fallen titans remain, urging us to understand the profound power of the mind that ultimately replaced them.